What's poppin' T Subs T Squad? These Salt Wives. This is season 5, episode 15. Smile. You're being recorded. Next episode is the finale, and then we're gonna get the reunion soon. So kind of hate to see the Salt Wives go because they was actually given. But we're gonna get down to the episode so I can get out of here. So Elisa says that she didn't sleep good the night before. She was still trying to process everything that went down to the dinner. And she says that Bronwyn tells no. Yeah, and she says that Bronwyn comes to tell her that she, Angie, Whitney, and Heather had a shitty conversation about her, and she apologizes for what she said in that conversation. Again, Bronwyn, right when I decided that I was going to give you a way in, you turned around and fucked it all up for yourself, Bronwyn, because I'm sorry. I agree with Angie and Whitney and their thoughts of you at the end of this, but at the same time, Angie and Whitney, me and Heather told y'all she won't bout nothing. And me and her told y'all that she would throw y'all under the bus to save her skin, and that's exactly what the hell it is that she did. Just saying, and I don't give a damn who under the comments get upset about it because I said what I said. Anyhow, moving on, because I ain't gonna make this long. Meredith asked Heather how she felt about the night before, and she asked what was going on with Brittany acting weird, constantly asking her was she okay. She feels like Brittany constantly asking her is she okay and telling everybody what happened made her feel like she was calling Meredith emotionally unstable and bulimic and have an eating disorder, and that was just off for her. Then she turns around and said that she threw Angie out of her damn bar mitzvah, and this is what she does to me, feeling like she's spreading rumors behind her back. Meredith, this is what I will say. You put 20 on 10. Girl, all she said was she heard you crying and you was throwing up. And out of that, she was calling you bulimic, anorexic, you got an eating disorder, and you're bipolar. You suffer from the same bipolar that Sleepy G ass suffer from. Are you sure you're okay? Because I heard you crying and it sounded like you was throwing up. And you got emotionally unstable, bulimic, anorexic. What else you said? And emotionally unstable. I mean, okay, Meredith, I can't tell you how to feel, sis. And if her asking you that, and if you got that from that, then that's just what you got. I feel like you putting 20 on 10, and I ain't even taking it for Brittany. I feel like you putting 20 on 10 on that tidbit, but okay, sis, because I don't want you coming around here yelling at me, honey. So fine, Meredith, if that's how you say she made you feel, that's the way she made you feel. And I take you at your word. I want you running around here yelling at me, girl, because I'll cuss your ass out. Anyway, I love Meredith around here. All right, I do. Moving on. But you'll get your ass cussed out around here. Anyway, Lisa asks Heather and Angie and Whitney what was said about her in that conversation. And then Lisa and Whitney get into it again because now they're on their way to go ATVing on the Sprinter bus. And Lisa decides to bring that up before they get down to have fun to the ATVing. I'm going to be honest with you, Lisa. I don't feel as though Whitney, Heather, or Angie said anything bad or wrong or up out of the way that bad. I don't feel like they dogged you out or talked about. See, that's the way that Bronwyn took it to you, but I don't believe that that's necessarily what it was that they was trying to do. Especially Heather, because Heather too busy running around here trying to be your friend. So I know for a fact Heather ain't ran out there and said nothing to make you feel as though, that there was more to it than what it was. I don't know what Bronwyn's intentions are, but I do feel like she has a bad habit of wanting to save herself while throwing everybody else up under the bus to make herself seem like, well, I came to you and told you what was said, so you don't have to hear from it later. See how good of a friend I am to you. but yet she still don't mind talking shit about you and all of the rest of that. She's one of the ones who feel like, well, so long as I come and tell you what I said and I apologize for it, then it's all right. But it's not all right. Nor is it okay for you to throw everybody else up under the bus to save your ass. Because be clear, whatever they may have said, you agree with it. You agree with it and stood 10 toes down and whatever it was that they said. So don't come around here to Lisa Nan trying to make it seem like, yeah, you know, me and you cool, but I should let you know, this, that, and that was being said, and they was there, and yada, yada. Like, that's the part about you, Bronwyn, that I can't get with. But whatever. People gonna get up under the comments and make you right and all of that. So fine. As far as Lisa and Whitney goes, they're never going to be friends. I've come to that conclusion. They're never going to be friends. They're never going to see it for each other. But the gag is, that's okay. They don't have to. All right. So I don't want nobody else trying to make them be friends, trying to make them become friends, trying to do anything. I feel as though they should come to the conclusion that they're never going to be friends, but they can be cordial and they can move around each other without it being such a big deal. But I think it's safe to say they ain't never going to be friends. And I'm fine with it. Because I will say, Lisa, Whitney told your ass right. See, you want to know the truth about everything, but you don't want to let nobody talk. See, you and Bronwyn does the same thing. I can see how y'all are friends. You and Bronwyn do the exact same thing. Y'all love to hear yourselves, but when it comes down to other people, y'all will much rather overtalk or try to find the lie or try to find something that you could pick and sift through and all of that. It's just a lot. But whatever. Brittany starts recording while they were arguing, and Angie calls her out on it. Angie said, hold on. We'll argue with one another later. Brittany, what the hell is you recording, and why are you recording us? Please stop it. She claims that she was sending some video to her daughter, Olivia. They asked to see the video. Meredith bounds to her feet, gets pissed, and tells her that she needs to leave, and she calls her a very vile human being, and she can't stand her. Brittany says that it was an accident, and she swears that she didn't send the video to anybody. Then once they finally got to the place, Brittany runs off the sprinter bus crying, hyperventilating. And I will say this. Fuck Brittany. I don't like it at all. But what I will say is, seeing her cry and hyperventilate like that, I was kind of like, damn, y'all could have got at her one at a time. It didn't have to be a full-on attack gang up and all of that. And I don't even think it was really that. I really feel like it was Meredith. I think Meredith hurt her feelings more than anybody else, calling her a vile human being. But I will say this. What do you call somebody who's going to record other people in the midst of a damn argument? You won't record and sending nothing to no damn Olivia girl. They caught you red-handed sitting up there trying to record conversations. And I agree with them. Who are you sending them to? Reality Von Tees? Do you work for them? Are you a mole for them? Was you gonna send it to Monica and Tanisha ass? Was that what you gonna do? Because I agree with them. You wasn't even recording yourself as a selfie. You had it turned to the back of the damn seat. What was you recording? Like, Brittany, you was a damn liar. And to be honest, even though I was going to feel bad for you, girl, fuck you and your damn tears, girl, because I don't believe about none of it. I don't believe about none of it. You one of them people who can get away with that crying shit. You could do your fuck shit, but then when you could call out about it, you want to run off crying and have everybody feeling bad for you. I won't mad at Mary for saying girl bye and girl boo to them damn tears. I agree with Mary. You deserved every damn tongue lashing you got. Normally, I wouldn't even be down with that. And normally, had I seen you crying, I probably would have felt bad. But considering the fact that you was basically caught in lie after lie after lie after lie, shout out to Whitney. Because Whitney caught every damn lie that you was trying to come up with in your head to the point where you just could not lie no more. You were recording them damn ladies. Now, why was you doing it? That's the question that I want to know. Why was you recording them? And who the hell was you going to send the recorders to? Because I really feel like you was finna send them to Monica and Tanisha ass around there to Reality Von Tees. That's really what I think. I feel like you were mold and you was planted here for that bullshit. And to be honest, I feel like production, y'all are trash. Because I feel like production probably got a hand in that. I'm just going to be honest. That's how I feel. I feel like production saw that last season they got a big response out of the whole recording thing and the whole reality Von Teese thing. Because y'all remember, producers wanted Monica back. Let's not forget that. And I feel like that's why they decided to try their hand at that shit again. And this time they did it with Brittany. I do. That's really what I think. That's really what I think. Brittany ass lying. Period. And y'all should have went even damn harder. Y'all should have hurt her feelings a lot more. They ousted her ass off the island like the ladies of Married to Medicine did Quad ass off the Napa trip. That's what you should have did. They should have backed the train over you a whole lot more. They really should have. They should have backed the train over your ass a whole lot more and kept it damn going. Tears and all. So anyway, they arrived to the spot where they was going ATV and Heather had to get stuck riding in silence with her damn ass. Anyway, the ladies are not feeling Brittany at all, and the vibes are completely off. Y'all should have just got rid of her ass. She wanted to go home anyhow. Y'all should have ousted her ass right on out of Puerto Rico. I do. So the ladies have lunch, and Mary is I love me some Mary Cosby. And y'all know I started off hating the guts. I love me some Mary Cosby, honey, because Mary got straight to the point. Mary started getting at Brittany again about what she did about recording them because Mary knows that heifer is lying. Meredith calls her a liar. Brittany says that there's only one thing that she's not being truthful with them about, and that's the fact that her and Jared had a physical relationship. Now, friend, I understand. You being Mormon, you understand this, that thing, and the other, and you tried to help a sister out. And I'm fine with you helping a sister out. But I'm finna help you out. Shut your ass up, Heather. All right? Because don't nobody give a damn. Don't nobody give a damn. There won't nothing but a diversion for Brittany to try to get the heat up off of her. That's all that was. We don't give a damn who she laid up, who in the doing, honey. We don't give a shit. She up here drinking with y'all, carrying on, and I got. So it don't, none of that she was saying don't even damn matter. I'm sorry, Heather, but you just should have let Brittany go through the damn flames by herself. You don't need to open your mouth and take up for her no more. No more. Who cares about her story? Who cares about what she been through, girl? None of us ain't Mormon. We don't give a damn. All right? And that's just true. We don't give a damn. We sick and tired of hearing the same damn sob stories from all of y'all, if you want me to be completely honest with y'all. We don't care. Her Mormonism and her screwing Jared has nothing to do with her recording y'all when she was not supposed to setting up there lying about it. And friend, you was helping her deflect from her damn lie. And I can't get with that, friend. Hush your mouth. Don't nobody care. You don't get me wrong. I appreciate you for wrangling it back and letting her know that ain't got nothing to do with you running around here trying to record. I mean, I appreciate you for doing that. But trying to help her get a diversion, no ma'am. The Dick Aprons took me out. And of course, friend bought it, child. And I mean, I appreciate you buying the black one. But I feel like the other one that the guy showed probably would do you a lot more justice. But I appreciate why you took the black schlong. I get it. But I think the other one would have been a lot more funnier and would have did you shit. You should have bought it and sent it to me, friend. See, that's my type of novelty. Anyway, because I sure enough put it on trade, honey, and tell him to go in there and cook me some pork chops or something. Anyway, so Meredith tells Heather that she was still feeling unsettled about Brittany and wondered if Brittany left some type of recording device in her room. At first, Meredith, I thought that you was doing the absolute most, but to be honest with you, I don't trust Brittany. And I wouldn't even put nothing past Brittany at this point, because if she could sit down and record conversations of y'all cussing each other out, is it such a stretch for me to think that she will come up here with some damn recording devices to try to get some tea or some dirt out of any of y'all? I mean, let's be clear. None of y'all like her. All of y'all was treating her like absolute shit from the very beginning. So more than likely, her mindset is, well, they don't like me anyway. So what difference would it make? I don't know if that's what Brittany did, but I damn sure wouldn't put it past her. So the ladies have dinner. Angie brings up the conversation that was brought up down on the Sprinter van earlier. Angie feels like Brian was being messy, and she was. And she put all of them in a bad place, including Heather, and she did. Brian says is not. No, Brian says that's not what she was trying to do. Brian would claim that she was just she didn't like the space that they was in, and she brought up the conversation, and she only said the things that she said to her, and she wanted to apologize for it and make it right. Angie said, yeah, that's probably that's what you claiming, but you did it on all of our expense. And you did. You did. You did. Whitney says that it was convenient how she ran to have that conversation before they had the chance to tell Lisa exactly what the conversation was and what went on. And she's right, because you're her friend. So she's automatically just going to believe any and everything that you say, considering that you're her friend. So if you're running to her saying, well, we had a nasty conversation about you, but I'm just going to tell you my part and I apologize. Yeah, because if you were going to do that, Bronwyn, why not get everybody that was involved in the conversation, bring them with you and say, look, this was what was said and this was my part in it. That ain't what you did. You took the conversation to her, said it was a conversation, only gave your side of things, you only apologized, and then you left it up to her to be upset with them. Like, and then Heather looks at Whitney and Angie and mouth to y'all two-faced. But I don't feel bad for neither one of y'all, because we tried to warn y'all about Browning and you didn't listen. We tried to warn you about Browning. You didn't listen. So just deal with it, girl. Moving on. Browning talking about something, it ain't had nothing to do with them. She was just trying to clear things up. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Bye. Goodbye. Like, I tried to see it for you towards the end of this, Browning, but you keep proving me right about who and what I think you are. No, ma'am. And these hoes are still gonna get in the comments kick for you. Fine. Don't bother me with it. Don't add me in a goddamn thing. Because I feel the way I feel and I said what I said. Don't add me in shit. Leave your comment and go about your business. Don't add me. Meredith tells Brittany about her suspicions of her and how she thinks she put something in her room. And she says that's absolutely absurd. She didn't do nothing of the sort. In Meredith's confessional, she says that there's no bitter benefit in Brittany putting anything in Meredith's room because she's boring. And again, I'm not going to lie, I do agree with Mary on that. I mean, I just feel like if she is going to be on that tip, why you? I do get that. If she is going to be on that tip, why you and not Lisa? Why you and not Whitney? Why you and not Heather? Hell, why you and not Angie? Shit, why you and not Bronwyn? I mean, I do get Meredith's thinking on that. Like, I mean, if somebody is gonna go out of their way to do that, let it be with somebody that actually got something going on. That's the only thing that's like maybe, but I still don't trust Brittany. So Meredith feels like everyone was talking shit about her, and then she goes off about that to Lisa and all of that. And Meredith, you listen, Meredith, you want to be a professional victim at this point. Those ladies, first of all, Meredith, let's not act like you didn't come up here and say that there was infidelity in your marriage, because you did, and it was. And I believe that it was on both sides. And I've been saying that about you since season 1. So let's not sit up here, Meredith, and act like any of this just came out of nowhere. And that's why they gave the advice that they gave. But I don't believe that Heather said anything out the way about you for you to even have to bound to your feet and think that everybody is just talking about your marriage and everybody's just talking about you behind your back. Meredith, everybody's not talking about you behind your back, baby. Everybody is not thinking about you. All right. Just being honest with you, Meredith, you think more about you and your situation than everybody else do because ain't none of them ladies sitting around there having powwows about your marriage and what you got going on, Meredith. They're not. They're not. I really felt like you put 20 on 10 with all of that, and you really need to calm down. Now, when you said what you said about Brittany, I allowed you to have it. But all of that you was trying to give everybody down to the end of it, girl, by you and your marriage are not that important, and ain't nobody sitting around there arguing, and ain't nobody sitting around there trying to drum up this, that, and the thing and the other about you and Seth. They not. They not. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Meredith. And when it came to Brittany, I give you that. But all of that extra stank that she was giving to the end of it, girl, keep it. Keep it. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. It was good. Like, the episode was good. I was here for it. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. So tonight